All right, so I want to show you something in passing here because we tackle these types of question where you must find S, the sum. Now, but where the last term it's not known. All right, look at another type. Look at B and Z. It says consider the arithmetic what? Series. I want you to underscore that. It's a series, this one here. It's a series, meaning is the sum, pluses and minuses. But look, you've got 3 dots or ellipses. At the end, there is a number there, which is that 2121. So this number here, that one, it's actually your last term. It's actually your T subscript N, meaning for now, you can go and use that formula direct. But even though you don't want to use this one, even though you're given the last term, you might stop and say, I don't want to use this. You want to use this to get the sum. You can do that. Watch what they say. They say determine the number of terms. That's what I want you to underscore. Determine the number of terms. What are they asking you? The question says find N. That's the question mark. What is N? So you can use it using this last term formula. You can use it using the SN formula. It doesn't matter. Both of them will work. So if we're to use the TN formula, remember the T subscript N, it goes more like A plus into N minus 1 then times D. And what you are looking at is what I'm pointing with an arrow. You're looking for N. Meaning you must know the TN, the last term. Yes, I know it, 121. You must know the first term, A. Yes, I know it, it's 2. Then you must know the D. Well, it's 9 minus 2, which is 7. 16 minus 9, which is 7. Then I put it there. Then I can find the N, as simple as that. I can find how many terms it is. I'm explaining, I'm not working it out, but it's like I've already worked out. Then you'll know how many terms it. Then they say calculate the sum of this series. So now they're asking you for SN. SN. But for you to work out SN, you must know what is the N. But you would have worked out the N here at the top here. Just like how we've been doing it, you see, S20, you know N was 20. That's all. That's exactly what it means. How about C? C is 100% the same thing. Exactly the same thing. Minus 66 is the last term there. They say determine the number of term. Can you see? Same thing. The number of term, they want you to find the N. So they say find N. That's the question mark. You just have to spot that you had the number of terms there. You had the last term, I mean to say. Then they say calculate the sum. Same thing like here. You just know what is the N. You put it in there. You get the answer. All right. So remember here you were being asked SN. That's what you are being asked, SN. Like I told you, they can ask you SN or N or A or D or TN. All of these letters. So now you have seen this one. You have seen the N one. All right. So now, here another one. They look crazy, but they are not. They say calculate the sum of the arithmetic. Again, you are given to calculate the sum. So in this case, they want you to calculate S subscript N. I want you to notice now, they are giving you a mixture of this one here, and maybe this one here. But watch here. This one was easy because you saw the last term. It's the same thing as this one. Watch. You've got 7 as the first term, 9 is the second, 11 is the third. Look, 101 is the last term. Look at number 3, negative 368 is the last term. Look at number 5. The numbers can be fraction, doesn't matter. The last one is 82, the last term. The last one here is 102p. In number 8, the last term is minus 56x. The number 6 is minus 65 divided by 2. Number 4, it's positive 432, the last term. Number 2, it's minus 643. It's exactly the same as this. So B, C, and D are exactly the same, but they just ask you to calculate the sum here. But you can't do the sum without knowing the sum of how many terms, without knowing the n. In the previous, they help you to find n first, then find the sum. So same thing here, find n first, and then find the sum. That's all. Exactly the same. Is it making sense?
Yes, sir.
Good. We'll deal with them, but I'm not dealing with them now. I'm just showing you the different kind. Alphabet E, it says, how many terms? This is what I wanted you to understand here. How many terms? When they say how many terms, because of the word terms, it sounds like T, terms. You're thinking they want you to find the T subscript N. No, they want you to find the N. Okay? So to find N, the question for you to find N, they can ask it in this way. One way they'll say, how many, they'll say how many terms. They might say how many terms are there, all right? Or they will say which term, which term. You see, they're also calculating n. You see, the other one says, the other one will say calculate, watch what did it say here? It says determine the number of terms. You see, it's to calculate the number of terms or determine, but it will say calculate number, you see number n, number of terms. So all of that requests you to calculate n. So watch now. Here's what I want you to understand. Watch now. Can you see this one? There's an equal sign. Equal sign grammatically in English, it means is. If I say x is 3, if I say x is 3, mathematically you will say x equals to 3. It's the same thing. So why they are telling you 5 plus 9 plus 3 plus da, 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 da. When you add all of them, you are getting 830. What is this 830? What is that? All these numbers in blue, which have equal sign. What are they? They are your S subscript N. So it means when you write the formula, S subscript N equals to whatever formula you're going to choose. It means in place of the orange box, in place of that box, you don't know what is that SN, the S including the N, in place of that box, the entire box, you put 860. They've already given you the sum. The other side, you're going to have numbers and something unknown. That's why you have to find the N. Because, all right, if we're to use the other formula, it would have been N divided by 2. Let's open the brackets. It would have been 2A. And then plus, open the brackets, N minus 1 times the D, close the bracket. So which means You will know the D, you will know the A, but the N, the one that I'm putting in a ring, you don't know it. You must find it, but you do know the left-hand side there. The whole equation must be equated to these blue numbers. All right, so let's pass on. You see, they said equals to. Sometimes they might use is equals to in words. They can write it in words. All right, I don't see it here yet. So this is F, and then there is G, H, J. So I'm not going to go further. I'm just going to quit here for now. So tomorrow we'll see where we land. At least it gives you highlights. I'm going to send these questions to you.